Hi and welcome to this channel. Hi and welcome to the new year, the year 2025. And of course, if you are watching this in a year or two or maybe later, then it will be welcome to that new year. This is an extra video I didn't even knew when I stood up today that I would make. But just going to pause and then we'll be back just a moment. So now I'm back. Maybe you noticed my flower in the hair. It sort of breaks the white hair with the white background, so that's why I just needed to put up a bit. And the advantage of not being live is then I can pause and do it. I have two card decks for you, a tarot card and an oracle deck. I'm going to show you them a little while. This reading here is it's about how to best enter the new year. That's at least that's the sentence I got. So let's begin with that and see where it takes us. The oracle I have for you today is the fairy oracle. This fairy oracle, there are a couple fairy oracles out there. This one is by a Danish lady called Britta Baumann. And these cards, even though it's called fairy oracle, they are in Danish, but I will do my best to translate, and they are looking at this in front with, for instance, this is called Why Not, and then there's a text that says a little bit about the card, and here it says that life is full with endless of the possibilities, and by saying why not to yourself, you are giving yourself the permission to explore, grow, and find out your own authentic way, your own authentic path. So about embracing life and embracing the adventure that can be. So that's an example, and it looks like this in the back, like the guidebook. And this lady really likes glitter, so this is with gold and glitter on the sides. Then I have a tarot deck. I think that was one I used in my midwinter, Christmas, and New Year's reading. That still is valid, of course. It's valid until you think so, but at least it's valid until when I do my next live, which hopefully will be on this Monday. So we have the Black Cat Tarot here, looking like this in the back, and I have mixed them up a little bit. And for instance, like this in the front, and this is the 8 of coins, and look how good he is mastering his craft by building and creating this gorgeous cake. So let's see what the cards has for us here in order to how to best enter this new year, how to best step into this new energy, the energy this new year brings. We are going to begin with tarot, 2 tarot cards. And of course, when you're watching this, I hope this is the 1st of January when I'm recording this, 1st of January, somewhere between 11 and 12, not in the evening, but in the morning, so to speak, before noon anyway, in Denmark, Europe. Oh, I dropped some cards, just a moment. I'm back. Let's see, this card here is one of them, because I sense that I was going to, it might be one of those. Okay, I keep dropping cards. Would you use those? No, so I will let them be there on the floor. Must be a bit tired, but yeah. Let's see, these are the 2 cards we're going to begin with. Of course, they've been turned around, but that's not because I use reversals, that's because all this made me turn my deck around. Like this, I think. Which way around? This way around? No, this way around. Okay. It looks like we have 2 sword cards. The Knight of Swords looking like this, and the Page of Swords looking like this. And the Knight of Swords He has the energy of great brain power, great logic sense, and he has the ability to cut to the crab here, represented by all this thorned shrubbery and thorn plants that is in his way. He has that ability, and when this comes up here, it's a good idea in how we enter this, not to sort of cut away the crap, cut away all what is in our way, in our mind. So, okay, we can see logical, is this good for us? Yes or no? If it's not, cut it away, like this knight is cutting his way through this thorned, all this thorned, I don't know the English word, shrubbery maybe, but all these thorned plants anyway. And then when you've done that, you make room for a new way of thinking, because this was the first card. So we need to get rid of all the thorns, all what's in our ways, in our minds, in our heads, in our way of thinking. That's important. It's important to make room for new by doing so, by taking a sword, not literally of course, but you know, and do a mental clean out, so to speak, and say, okay, this hasn't worked for me, or this. Take an honest look and speak to yourself in a logical way. Does it help me or not? If the answer is no. Can it be made to help me? Then change it. If it can't, get rid of it. Cut it down, get rid of it, making room, making space, so for you to move forward. Okay? Important. And with the Page of Swords here, it emphasizes that, because this Page of Swords, he has no things around him holding him back. He is open to new ways of thinking. He is open to new ways of thinking that lifts him up, that stops dragging him down, that lifts him up to new heights in ways of thinking, new heights, being curious, exploring, lifting yourself up about to see, okay, can I see something new, interesting here? There might still be some clouds and some shadows here and there that you cannot quite see through, but then you can change your perspective a little bit, and yeah, or get even higher up, and then you can see further out. And you can see past the cliffs, past the mountains. You can get as high as this little bird up here, and then you can choose your direction. You can see what directions is the best for me, and it's easier now because you have taken your time. You have used the energy of the Knight of Swords to remove, cut down anything that's the thorns of your mind that is holding you back, that is holding you down, keeping you down. And by that you are creating that space, you're creating that opportunity for the Page of Swords to create new mind patterns, new ways of thinking of things. And when you think of things in different ways, you also automatically look upon things in different ways, and things will automatically change into something better. They will shift, the energy will shift from getting trapped in your mind and mindsets and whatnots and what ifs into, yes, there are endless possibilities. There are so many things I can do. I will just lift my mindset and way of thinking up a bit higher, and then open myself to a new way of thinking, and that will do the trick, so to speak. A sip of water, and then I will use the Fairy Oracle. And I hope you all have gotten well into the new year. I will be happy if you write me a little something, maybe about this video, maybe about how you got into the new year, or just a little happy new year, or a heart, or a little festive smiley or something. So let's see, what does the fairy realm has for us regarding all of this. It's one of these cards here. Let's see how long time. this card here anymore. Nope, one card. Oh, that's so interesting. You remember the card I showed you in the beginning when I showed you the deck? I shuffled, but it's the same card. It's a why not card. And it so beautifully with these two cards where we are cutting away the crap that keeps us back, hold us back in our minds. We are getting rid of it, making room for us to lift ourselves higher, to think in new ways. And this card is asking, why not? And you can begin by that, because this is a mental card, the two sword cards. So you can ask yourself, why not? And if you can come of any real good reason of not getting rid of what is dragging you down, holding you back, holding your spirit down, or whatever it is, you know, if you can think of a good reason for why not doing it, then by all means. But I dare you, I don't think you can, I don't really think it's possible because why, when you ask yourself, why would you want to stay in a place where you all the time, well, most of it is a fight against your own mind, against your own thoughts, against your own mind patterns? Why would you want to be in that sort of place? Wouldn't you rather be in a place that feels more light and where you're open to new ways of thinking and new and other ways of looking at things and developing your way of thinking, okay, into a better place for you where you can grow and see more opportunities and ways out if you feel trapped in any way, or have been holding yourself trapped in any way, conscious or not so conscious. So this card, it was there when I showed you the deck, and it's doubled up now because I've shuffled and it's come up. So it's extra important. Why not? And I will translate it one more time for you. Life is full of opportunities. And by saying to yourself, why not? You are opening yourself up and giving yourself permission to explore, to grow, to further step into that energy. So ask yourself, why not? If you feel that, ask yourself, why not? And I bet, and I'm not a betting woman at all, but here I dare anyway, I bet that's not possible to find a good reason not to get away with what is holding you back, getting rid of what is holding you back in your mind. To take steps towards that, preferable big steps, take away that sword, not away, but bring that sword, metaphorical sword, and yes, ask yourself question, is this helpful to me? Yes or no? Yes, keep it. No, get rid of it. Change it into something else. Find another way, or just say, okay, thank you for being there. Thank you for showing me that this is not the way for me anymore. Or thank you for protecting me when it did that, or whatever reason it has grown to be that big and thorny. But now it's only in your way. Now it's time to get rid of it. It's in your mind. So now it's time to get rid of it, to make room, to lift yourself up so you can step into all these all new opportunities. You are the only person that is holding you down and holding you back. There might be some practical circumstances, of course there might. And sometimes there is, sometimes there not. But let's say there's some practical circumstances. Then this is saying, why not? Why not finding a way to do it anyway, or find something else that can bring you that kind of joy and happiness instead of this? Maybe if there's some practical circumstances, it's something that can be worked around, something that can be solved, then do it. If not, then there's probably a good thing to ask yourself one more time, okay, does it has to be exactly this, or does it has to be exactly this way? Because if the answer is yes, then that might be more of that thorny thing in your head holding you back. Because if it has to be in a way it's not physically possible at this time in your life, then you're using that as an excuse of not taking steps towards your dreams, towards your goal. And then again, ask yourself, why not? Make room. Oh, now it dropped. Make room so you can lift yourself up. Because by doing so, when you give yourself permission to grow, to explore, then you will grow and you will discover new ways of living. You will discover the true you even more, because you let it step forward. You let yourself step forward. You let your true self shine and make those choices that get rid of what is holding you back and make it possible for you to step into new, more uplifted you in more ways than one. So, Happy New Year, and step into the new year, the new year, the new day, the new you, by cutting away whatever holds you back in your mind. That is a good first step. So, ask yourself, why not? Why not? Have a nice day. Take care. And once more, Happy New Year. See you in another reading, and hopefully also in a Monday live. Bye for now.